Trading is closed on October 12th, 2022. We always do our disclaimer, go over our calls, and make some predictions. So my trading plan for tomorrow, October 13th, 2022. Please trade at your own risk because my predictions can be wrong. Look for the pattern with the early high. This is it. Tomorrow should also have the early high. We had a target of 36, 34, 52. We came nowhere near it. I said I didn't really care if it printed or not because we'd broken major support and much lower prices should be coming. And this pattern, which is normally a pattern with a close near the high, does not close near the high, should lead to a straight line drop. We certainly didn't close near the high. I'm not certain that's enough for a straight line drop. So I'm looking for tomorrow's open, which can substitute for today's close, either to be a strong move up or a strong move down, with the odds favoring a strong move down. No one can say what will happen when the consumer price index is released before the open. You can always have a news surprise. But the more often you pound on this support, which already broke, the more likely it is you're going to break through with more conviction than we've seen. During the day, MEJT said this drop was false, would retrace, said this rally was false, would retrace. The sell signal in the afternoon worked. Here's bar 13 of DeMark's sequential buy signal. When it's worked, you should have a strong move up in the first 3 days. And that's not it. And when these things fail, they tend to fail in grand style. Tomorrow's pattern has the early high. We could still gap down. Today's normally bullish pattern wasn't. It was bearish instead. Unless we gap and promptly overtake the high a day, we should see lower prices tomorrow. Failure of that pattern usually leads to a straight line drop. I'm not convinced we've seen it yet, and time runs out early tomorrow. We've broken major support and look for much lower prices regardless of what happens tomorrow. No one can predict with accuracy what will happen when the CPI is released before the open. But the elements are all there for gapping down big. Tomorrow has a really high. I view this pattern as very negative. To kill the pattern, you really have to gap up smartly. No one can say for certain whether or not that'll happen. I'm expecting quite the opposite. We'll find out tomorrow before the open if that's going to happen. And that's today's call.